Tigeroar is Clemson's premier all-male a cappella group, so we sing with no instruments and we form all the sound we make with our own mouths.
My name is Towner Clements.
Zachary Franks Hopkins.
I'm Jonathan Tucker.
Dylan Platt.
Trey Logeman.
Michael Stebbins. Matthew McDonald.
My name is Benjamin Bryce. I am an industrial engineering major and I'm the administrative director for Tigeroar.
My name is Jacob Nelson. I am a psychology major and I am the music director of Tigeroar.
My name is Nick Oliva. I am an electrical engineer, a junior, and my position is the marketing director of Tigeroar.
Tigeroar is actually a part of Clemson University's choral program. We get credit for it. We have a faculty advisor, but it is still a student-run ensemble. Each one of the directors, each member of steering in Tigeroar, sort of oversees a different important leadership pillar.
My position is very much out of the group. Like with the administrative director, with the music director, they are doing stuff in rehearsals and they're doing stuff with the group.
I'm the one in charge of making sure that we sound as good as we can on the day of show.
Being administrative director is just really support the group and get the chance to grow even closer with the rest of the guys.
My name is Dr. David Conlon and I am the choral director of Tigeroar. I helped start these groups back in 1997, working with the choral director at the time. His name is Dr. Daniel Rash. And he and I were doing some research. We had kind of been reading the tea leaves and seeing that there was this kind of movement to get people singing in the pop music world. There were several college groups that were just getting started at that time, and we said, Clemson has nothing like this. And so we said we should just make this part of the choral life at Clemson. And so we basically started weaving it into the choral department back then. And initially, we didn't have a lot of recognition. We didn't have a lot of audience. We had no way to generate momentum. And then we got connected to the Brooks Center.
What's special about Tigeroar is that the group becomes whatever we make it, whatever we want it to be.
We try to find not only a musical skill, but also we have to have character. Once they find their team and they're kind of their brothers, they all tend to have a lot more passion for creativity and it motivates them.
We sound better the more of a sort of camaraderie, the more of a team, the more of a family we are.
A lot of the guys come from all different parts of campus, and so it's really nice when you have a stressful week of tests or there's a lot going on in your social, personal life. You just kind of get to go in the Brooks Center for 3 hours a week and just sing with the guys.
The kind of work that being in Tigeroar enables me to do is very satisfying, very therapeutic, and honestly on days, especially in years past where like I was just in a rough season of life, it was the idea of working on stuff with Tigeroar, getting to see these guys, getting to make beautiful music that got me out of bed on some of those days.
When you grind on a project so hard with a group that is just as passionate as you are about making this thing the best it can be, you form really, really close connections and really close bonds with these people. And these guys will be my friends for the rest of my life.
We're all pretty out in the open and real with each other. We're not a perfect group, and even our show performances may not be perfect, but we strive to get them the best that we can, and we move to do better.
Up to a performance, every performer has doubts about how good they're going to sound, how prepared they are, but no matter how behind the eight ball we tend to get, I feel like once the week of show comes around, we kick it into high gear and we somehow manage to get perfectly ready.
For me, the week leading up to it, I always do the best I can not to get sick. I try and do that anyways, but it's just being super meticulous about drinking a lot of water. And then a couple days before, I'll eat specific things that I know will help my voice. I'll avoid certain foods that are straining to the voice and stuff. But every guy kind of prepares differently. But I definitely have 5 days leading up to show. I definitely kind of lock in and and do some things that I don't do normally.
Talked to some of the guys and like, how do I get over this nervous feeling? And they were like, man, you got it. Just go out there. Like they gave me some tips. And then when we went out and performed Mirrors, at the beginning I was like, woo. But once we started getting into it, like they tell you that you're supposed to smile and like, you know, be happy. But like I genuinely was smiling, being happy. And it was like all the nerves just left entirely. So.
Kind of like just being comfortable getting in front of people, like kind of public speaking, even though we're not speaking, but like feeling comfortable enough to say, okay, if I can get up here and, you know, sing and dance in front of these, you know, hundreds of people, that, you know, I can get up and give a speech to my bosses and stuff too.
I came into this group like almost 5 years ago now, so I've changed a lot since then. I've grown up a lot, and I think I do have Tigeroar to thank for that.
Singing with a group of people that you are close with and you are friends with is something so special and something that you don't get everywhere.
I didn't just come here for 4 years and leave with a piece of paper. I left with memories of a group that was a large part of my university life.
Music just has a way of speaking to the soul that I feel like nothing else does.
This is Clemson to me in a lot of ways.
You just gotta be strong.